We begin tonight with a case that's so disturbing, a judge this morning cuts off the prosecutor as he's describing the charges in court.
A local pastor is accused of having sex with a girl in church who police say had already been sexually abused when she was younger. David Winter is live at the Justice Center now with more. A really disturbing case here, David.
Yes, Kyle, Cammie, these accusations, they are just horrible if they are true. The pastor behind bars this evening, and police say that he told at least one girl and several other young women that he speaks with God and that God told him they had to have sex with him in order to cleanse themselves of prior sexual abuse when they were younger.
He used Bible scripture and prayers to cleanse her as she performed oral sex on him.
The prosecutor this morning reading the charges against 41-year-old Cesar Guerrero.
If I may just finish that last sentence.
3 charges of sexual battery involving a 17-year-old. Sharonville police say she and 3 of her friends walked into the station yesterday. They say Pastor Guerrero told the girl God told him she needed to be cleansed after being molested as a child, and having sex with him was necessary to do so.
They're there because they trust him, and he's using that against them.
Police say Guerrero had sexual relations with the girl last week and earlier this week, but they say he's preyed on other young women in the church who are over 18.
And some of them had previously been sexually molested. He obviously had information about those incidents and was using that to help in his interaction with them.
Police say the offenses occurred in the pastor's office at the church, which is in this Sharonville strip mall.
It's unbelievable as someone in being a person of faith, that someone who would trust in, a spiritual advisor, leader, would do that to young girls is just absolutely appalling.
Those with whom we spoke at the temp agency next door say they place a lot of the young women who attend the church, and they're worried about them.
I mean, I've never been through that, but I don't ever want anybody to go through that.
Guerrero lives in this quiet neighborhood in Liberty Township with his wife and kids.
Just flabbergasted, literally flabbergasted.
Ron BAUGHMAN says he'd talk with Guerrero at block parties and see him heading to church on Sundays. Seemed like a nice guy to have on the street.
It was nice having a pastor in the neighborhood, and just that kind of trust factor, I guess.
The FBI says it will not comment on an ongoing investigation. We reached out to the church's U.S. headquarters and did not receive a return phone call. Reporting live from downtown, David Winter. Back to you, Cammie. Kyle.
All right, David, such an awful story there. Guerrero is currently held on $300,000 bail. Sharonville police ask you to call them if you have any information about this case.